Sure. Happy to
I'm
help.
a devout believer in going through the points penalty box.
Yes. Well, believe me, if you go through there in real life, you're not getting any penalty. It's going to be much worse.
Yeah, it looked nasty.
It's amazing how many people are
And I was like, yeah,
showing up.
what
It's
would
great.
be a great idea is if I just yeah.
It should have been like this before the virus.
Well,
Never waste
one
a
of those things.
crisis.
That's right.
So, what's the deal with MNS at 10 o'clock?
My server's been messed up. It was even these were messed up tonight, and these had been working fine.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on, but like
It worked last night. It was just a little late, like five,
Yeah,
6
that's
minutes
yeah,
late.
I did it manually.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the automated hosting didn't work at all. I had to get on and see what was screwed up, and then just start it manually. The same thing happened tonight actually with this. When I was trying to get late night soaring working, I couldn't get it to show up on the server lists at all, on either server list. So I started running it on the same port as MNS, and I don't know, something somewhere along the way got like DS server got itself royally confused. So I have to figure out what's going on.
Nope,
But
no
basically,
worries.
right now all the servers are kind of screwed up. I have to start them manually.
Well, bummer. Well, good
Yeah,
luck with
I'll
that.
figure it out. I mean, DS server is a fairly sketchy piece of software. I mean, but it's written by one guy who who does his thing. But I'll figure it out. It's not a huge deal. I think what I'll
Daniel?
probably end up doing is just
Yes,
wipe
sir?
everything out and start from scratch.
Jim, go ahead.
Monday night is the same day GMT because it's only 4 hours difference, and nightly soaring is the next day's task.
Yes.
And Monday night we fly Monday night's task, but it was set up as Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah,
Yeah, so that
Yeah, I have to
that
set
was
up
actually
the-
one of the problems with Monday night was that you
I
had
see.
totally
Okay.
set the wrong time.
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the UTC always, that correction always sometimes gets me, and because I get used to setting the US nightly tasks a day in advance, and I set the time correctly, but I think I set the date wrong. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it is super confusing.
See, if we all
But
could just use
that's-
Eastern Standard Time instead of UTC, and if we can all use imperial units instead of metric, everything would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, tell it to the sun. I mean, you got to have time zones.
I know. Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
I don't actually think that was what the problem was though with my server, because the way you're putting the date in the task name, that's what I'm going off of. It's hard to describe, but Counter Club actually makes it hard to automatically host. But yeah, I'll get the serving squared away. Just be prepared that the servers might come up a minute or two later.
Hey, the start clock is gone. What happened to that? Or
Waiting
did it
for OT.
It's waiting. Someone's still in the GUI. There we go. He disconnected. Now it's this
is
happens
not
a lot.
This is not a regatta, right?
Correct.
No.
20-minute window.
I mean, the regattas are very. It's very rare that there's a regatta any day other than Sunday, and if we're doing something regatta-like, it's gonna be what I like to call a semi-regatta, which is like a 3-minute window and a 3-minute race and a 3-minute window. And so if you when the clock runs down and you see that racing time, if it's anything other than a minute, that tells you it's not going to be a 20-minute window, it's going to be something else.
Okay, and what's the start height for tonight?
59.
Okay, thank you.
Well, once again, the Condor has a minor technical issue has made me have to exit, so that's it for me. I'll catch you guys later.
Oh, sorry.
Bummer, man.
That's always something. Either it starts up, there's no sound. It starts up, it dropped all the control mappings. It's always something.
I
Well,
started rebooting my computer every night just before I try to get on. Seems
Brandon,
to clean up the USB issues.
Brandon,
Yes, sir.
if you send like, if you figure out kind of what's going wrong, I mean, maybe send me a note on my blog or email, and we can try to diagnose it later.
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, if I see something consistent, I'll let you know. It's I use VR, and
Oh,
so
okay.
it's between VR, Casa, virtual serial port, okay, solid stuff. It's always, but I appreciate that.
Where are you based?
Charlotte.
And are you a real life pilot?
Yeah, fixed, well, powered. And,
Okay.
Getting my glider add-ons here at the end of the month, actually.
Oh, we fly fixed wing.
Yeah, I had to correct myself. I say that
Fantastic.
because I started out in helicopters, so it's rotor and fixed wing in my head, but yeah.
Fantastic. No worries. Well, you know, I mean, VR. I mean, I'm still flying with a joystick and a hat switch and a big computer screen. I'm very old-fashioned, you know. But if it's condo related, I know that we might be able to easily fix that stuff. So.
Certainly appreciate that. Yeah, this time I started up and everything was fine, and then for some reason it dropped all my bindings from my joystick, so I had no way to fly. But anyway.
Did you try
something?
Control Alt real quick? Tab through it. Sometimes that'll bring the joystick back.
Oh yeah, I did. I actually looked in the settings and it just is all gone. So I don't know what it was.
I was having that problem with my VR a couple weeks ago. It seems to have stabilized, although I still have to unplug it and replug it into the USB every now and then, or reboot the computer. It'll just act weird one day and it'll be fine the next. I don't know what's going on.
Hello guys. Hello guys, Fox Local Sierra here. I was kicked off from the server. Is there a possibility to expand the joining time?
No. It's once the join time closes, it's too late. Sorry. There's just no way to open it up.
Alright man, have fun.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mark, you have two on the house.
Couldn't he, once he gets in, fly the task? Oh, he has to be in first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that's some crazy looking ridges down there. Like a zipper.
Really fascinating terrain.
Yeah, it's not normal. It's very, very odd.
Not Champagne.
Well, no, there's no square fields here. Everything is random.
Yes. It's a wonderful place to fly an SU-20 with Jesus flaps.
With a motor.
Well, yeah. Well, are you going to be flying something with a motor?
Probably not.
I don't know. Ask Koa about having a motor and how it saves your butt.
Yeah,
Sure did
back.
save this.
Yeah. Saved his butt and broke his back.
Yep.
So, Mark, I heard you had a heroic victory.
Oh, yeah.
Last night?
No, Mark, like 2 days ago?
Sunday night.
I told him your Lake Henry story, Mark.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, sorry, I was waiting for my desk. I was
Oh, that was where you made the pass at the
Yes.
very last second. That was
I'll
awesome.
tell you, I only had one way to win that, and that was over the top, and I didn't even know I could do that. But then I saw Lake Henry, and I'm like, oh, that's a sign.
I looked at the little ridge that you were calling a ridge, and I was laughing, saying, "That's not a ridge. That's
Well,
nothing."
It did not do much for me. I mean, at all. I was already pretty high. That just gave me an extra, just enough to get over the top.
always fun to be on TeamSpeak when that kind of thing is happening. That was a I don't know, I was 10th or something, but there was like 20 people behind me way higher, and they started off before the turn point 3 miles behind. At the turn point they were 1 mile behind, and at the finish they were 1/10 behind.
Oh
It
wow.
was hilarious.
I love that about regattas. I absolutely love that. You're running scared the whole time.
Yeah, every inch matters and everything matters. It's great.
Yep. The thing about that one too is I was fully convinced I was completely dead to Conrado the whole race. It's like my first climb, he joined me a couple hundred feet above me. I was like, well, that's it. It's a regatta. There's nothing I can do. And I just got super lucky on that last one.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I was excited about that one for like hours afterwards. I really that was one of my favorite wins ever.
Question: when it says maximum height for the start, is that AGL or MSL?
MSL. The heights are always recorded MSL.
Thank you.
Well, with regards to that, there were when we got out to the airport, and there was there were the Eric and another fellow Steve and I, Eric and Steve, they started talking about, yeah, about that race last night, and man, it was really cool, and you did a really good job, and I kind of looked over and sort of arched my head and said, anyone else who would have walked in on this right now would have no idea what they're talking about, But yet, everyone there is doing Condor, and it's yeah, this is what this is what we're doing nowadays. It's awesome.
Are you going to make this a regatta, Mark?
Is the server not opened yet?
Oh, it's open and closed.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, both of the servers have already closed.
Okay, I must have missed them. I was looking for them and never saw them open.
Ah, bummer. Yeah, they opened a minute or two
Condor
late.
server or the alternate?
I looked at both lists and didn't see it on either one of them.
Huh.
I'm assuming it was using the same names it's always used, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we have 40 people on the one server, I think a couple on the other, so... Huh.
So Oscar
Yeah.
too, Andrew, are you online?
Does anyone know of a condor or an XC source scenery that happens to cover this area?
Yeah, I had to download the full France one. To get it to work.
Okay. So Provence doesn't cover it?
No.
Okay. Alright. Well, thanks.
Eric, what are you averaging out there?
This one's a dud. It started out at 6 meters, but then it quickly turned into 1.5. I'm about to leave it. These thermals aren't very long lasting. They're very strong, but quick.
Yeah, I had one that I saw it new. By the time I was in cloud-based, it was already done.
That's one of those days.
It becomes super important to reach in this one.
I've got a lot of not flying with water. Driving a tank.
Yep.
Yep, and your cruise speeds are all about 20 knots higher.
That is really fascinating terrain ahead of us, yeah.
Yeah, I noticed this is one of those first leg into rising terrain deals. These tasks always crush me.
Actually, got on Google Earth just to look at this thing. It's even weirder. Well, we're starting to see it, in real life, or when you can actually see the contours.
Is there like a caldera for the first turn point? Where it's like...
Yeah.
Breaking up.
But there's kind of a volcanic reference in at least one of the names around here, so maybe that is what it is.
Okay.
Do you speak French?
I speak a little. I mean, no, not really. But it was a name like Vulcan or something like that. It was clearly a volcanic reference.
Not a Star Trek reference.
Not a Star Trek reference.
Who owns that?
That is really fascinating terrain. Just look at that gorge. That's really pretty.
It won't be when I'm below the rim.
Almost looks like maybe there was a little glacier there or something. Long time ago. Not right at the top of that hill.
No, I was just even looking down at the river underneath us.
So Daniel, the competition that's here is it 15-meter worlds?
15 club and standard.
So are you gonna fly the duck hawk?
No, I'll be flying club class.
Okay.
And what ship will that be?
Whatever you can borrow.
What's that?
What are you gonna fly? Are you gonna like borrow an
Oh,
LS4
20.
or something?
No, 20s.
Oh, okay.
No, that's we had 20s lined up for the last campaign, but you know, 20 would be great, you know, because you can land it in these fields. Like, an LS4 would actually not be so good at trying to land in a place like this. Flaps would be great for that.
No, I'm gonna have to dump my water right in front of this thing.
Fly faster.
Oh,
30 seconds makes a big difference. The first little bit of the dump makes a really big difference. You might find it perfectly manageable after 30 seconds.
Good luck, Arnold.
Hey, thanks.
Lots of group roulette today.
Now it starts far.
So did anybody have a tequila drink for Cinco de Mayo?
No, but we did have Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo on the same day. Who knew?
And you can't have a Corona.
No.
So I actually saw a Corona beer commercial the other day as I was fast forwarding through something on TiVo, and I don't think I've ever seen a Corona commercial like this before. But I heard it stopped production.
Well, their sales were up.
Yeah, I got it.
They stopped advertising.
There's no publicity there's no bad publicity, right? I mean,
right. We were talking about that a couple weeks ago. Their sales were actually up a few percent.
My wife Janet bought all the Negro Modelo.
Good choice.
Yeah, we did tacos. We watched the last Star Wars movie. We haven't seen that yet.
oh yeah, because it was the 4th of May yesterday.
Yeah.
May the 4th be with you.
And then my son just turned in his final movie project for his film degree.
Oh, nice.
Today, so we watched that. It was funny.
It's tough.
Yeah, you'd have to go really fast to do that.
I was going very fast. I was wondering why it's so damn noisy.
Never spent so many gliders in my life. Here.
What made this task tough is that everything was subtle. You know, there was a lot of variation in the clouds, and then there was a lot going on in both of those terminals.
Yeah,
And
yeah, the
a
terrain
lot of different
interacted with
routes.
everything weirdly. It's a good task. I mean, I gotta say, you guys have been, Daniel, Clemens, you guys have been making terrific tasks.
Yesterday's task was really cool from Daniel. That's
Oh,
the
yeah?
India task, yeah.
How'd it
It's
work
really
out?
really hard first leg, but then it was very fast.
I looked and I saw the score as 1 hour and 45, and that makes me very happy.
For an M&S?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the target for M&S.
I didn't even make turn point 1 last night, Daniel. You got me. I tried to follow that ridge just to the left of the first leg, and then ended up in no place where there was any lift. Kind of like now.
Got 7 knots here. Where are you at?
Oh, I already passed you, Paul. That's why I lost sight of you. Yeah, I'm screwing myself bad.
Got final.
Ah,
Heading home.
been around long enough to finish that.
A good one there.
I did not stop. You don't need that.
Bigger question, but is it fair to say that when even the flap setting on the outer ring of the SI will give you the least amount of altitude loss?
Correct. Yeah. It's called a Christine. Basically always have those flaps at that speed, but there's a caveat. It assumes that you have cold water. If you have less than cold water, you're going to want to be about 20 knots below whatever it is.
Oh, really? So that's in it on being effectively max lift?
Yeah. So like which glider are you in? Diana?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so like you'd switch from +3 to 0 at 95 knots. So if you have cold water, switch to 75 knots for dry.
And you're talking about speed to fly?
No, this is the Krasinski range. You're setting your flap pitch. McCready is a different. The speed to fly is a different thing.
I see now. Never seen a airspeed indicator with that ring on it.
Yeah, the
Relatively.
outermost ring. It's called a Krasinski ring. Those are like my favorite add-ons for Condor 1 because I used to have a little chart printed out that said what flaps at what speed. And then as soon as I got a Krasinski ring, like it takes all the brain work out of setting your flaps. You just set the flaps for wherever the needle tells you to set them. And it's independent of what McCready you're flying. So it's, I mean, people talk about flaps being really complicated, but I don't really think it takes that much mental energy to use the flaps when you have a Gruskinski ring. You just set it. You literally just set it
according to how much water you're carrying.
Yeah, again, it does the Gruskinski rings that are printed on the airspeed indicator assume that you have full water. If you don't have full water, you have to adjust backwards by about 20 knots on every flap setting.
And does the Kotasa adjust according to how much water you have?
I'm sorry, the what adjust?
He doesn't use that. I don't think he does. It's an add-on program that gives you some digital readouts of your water and flaps and things like that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
Does it account for water in its flap recommendation?
So water and flaps. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Let's close.
Thanks.
The Condor computer though always is accurate for whatever water you have. So if you dump all your water, the Condor computer will adjust to know that you're empty.
This is
Does
really
the
odd
Condor
terrain.
computer, does it suggest flap setting?
The Condor computer does not suggest flap settings now. But again, with the Gruskinski rings there, you kind of don't need a computer to tell you.
That's set for full water.
For full water, correct. But again, even if you're empty, you can just sort of mentally shift the flaps a little bit earlier.
I was actually reasonably happy with it. I was pretty conservative, and that ended up working out okay. But there was a number of ways to go really fast here. If you took chances, then people were going to get rewarded by it.
Was it using ridges? I mean,
yeah, I think.
Okay, I never even really considered that.
Me neither. I didn't find anything down on the deck. Land.
Yeah, it did, but it looked so low. You really have to get lucky at the end of the ridge that you find a good thermal, otherwise you're stuck.
Yeah.
I worked 2 sets of ridges and I never got more than it. I mean, I was holding maybe 70 knots, but that's the best I could do. They weren't really good for climbing. One gave me 300 meters.
Congrats,
and that was
Ron.
it.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, a good ridge, even if it just keeps you from sinking for a couple miles, it does make a difference. But
Yeah,
again,
but it wasn't
tonight's
worth.
task-
It wasn't worth coming down to that level to achieve that efficiency.
Still though, top 5 or 6 people got away with it. So can't lose them. Can't win them all though. I tried.
I'm actually amazed that as many are completing this task as they are.
Oh, you thought it would take a while?
Well, I mean, as it turned out, I mean, yeah, it was some tricky spots.
Yeah, but if you wanted to, you didn't have to be tricky. I mean, the clouds were pretty reliable.
Yeah, I think the only really hard thing was the thermaling in these narrow, rough thermals.
Yeah. What's on tap for the rest of the week anyway? Let me see. Slovenia school class on Thursday.
I forgot. I don't remember. So after Thursday, we're going to get into some of Clemens' tasks again. Wanted to see
Okay.
right before we got into there.
I think it's Nephi tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
When are we gonna do Norway again?
Soon. Anyone sooner than later?
Yeah, I love Norway.
Okay.
Norway is the truly like escapist condor porn for me. Like, I will never fly in Norway in real life, but I love being able to do it in condor.
Have you tried in Morocco the High Atlas?
The Haute Atlas, Morocco.
Yeah, there's unbelievable mountains. I'm gonna try it, make a task for Monday night soaring on this one. This is just some incredible stuff.
Yeah, we used to fly Haute Atlas, Morocco, and Condor 1 fairly often.
Daniel, is this the airport we're flying out of?
No, not this one. I just picked another quadrant of the task area.
Okay. Crazy. It's like that one where they land up the side of the mountain on a giant cliff.
Congrats, Luis.
Yeah, he flew
Thanks,
well.
Daniel.
Congrats, man.
Oh yeah, nicely done. Wow.
One of those days that everything works as we planned.
Nice.
Congrats, Sean.
Nice job,
thanks,
Luis.
The late group that you guys, the guys that started in the back of the gate, man, you guys really smoked.
Yo, they all as a pack on the first turn point. On the first turn point, we got there a little bit low, ran the ridge like crazy, and then had boomer climbs. I saw the whole thing happening on my left. It was nice. It was really nice. We had a ton of time.
Yeah, Luis time's amazing.
Oh yeah, 164. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean that's currently like 8 minutes over a fifth. Jesus, that's just
Congrats, Conrado.
Hello?
Congrats, Conrado.
Aside from getting slightly stuck at one spot, I didn't think I had a bad flight, and I'm going to be 10 minutes behind and not even in the top 10. Wow. Wow.
The easy time is ended. It's finished. There's no.
That'll keep you motivated.
There's no more.
Yeah, seriously.
There's no more fools on the
Virus is
Condor.
making your competition better.
I gotta admit though, when it was
Mark.
4 or 5 people and I was
Mark.
Conrado, you hear the gloat?
The easy times is ended. There's no more fools on the Condor. After 2 weeks of flying, everybody's going to smoke us.
Yeah.
You need to remember that guys are not newbies. They are national and state champions.
Yeah, no, I know, man. I get it. I'm happy to lose when I get outflown, and I got outflown tonight, so.
It comes down. It usually comes down to one decision, but LHS won slowly, methodically. Like he had a good start, gained, then he kind of moved through the middle, and then he had a great final glide at the end.
Yeah.
And
Is there a minimum finish height?
No.
They're almost
above
never
ground.
is.
People just land straight in?
No, you normally have enough energy to make a pull up and do a little pattern, but I'm thinking about tweaking that around for the low performance because it's just the patterns there are just a little ridiculous.
I did a pattern in the Grona or the Grona baby or whatever. That was 70 knots, pulled up, still managed to do a nice little
Oh, yeah.
pattern.
You're right. You'd be coming in with a lot of speed, even if you are low.
Oh, wait a second. This isn't by any chance behind a mountain, is it?
Just a little ridge.
That's not.
much.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, I should probably pull up to less than DDH -200. There we go.
15th. Blew my ass off.
15th is probably going to be me tonight.
Thanks.
Oh no. Nope, I'm not going to be in the top 10.
Congrats, people.
Thank you.
Nope, the guys that were in the back group, I mean, they just totally smoked everyone.
Yeah, they did.
Hey, Piper, what happened after the first turn point? You were right with me.
You know, I got sidetracked by my Axisor. I didn't notice that it didn't start. I probably had the start altitude wrong, and I went in the wrong direction in the first like 1 or 2 miles.
After the first third point?
Yeah.
I saw that, actually. I saw that.
You did?
I was wondering what I was doing wrong. But then then I don't know. You ended up getting a little cloud, and that worked. A little cloud to bump first there.
Yeah, exactly. But I wasted some time there because it got me low, and then I went for another 10 or 15 miles, kind of low. I did what you guys were talking about, working the ridges a little bit, but it couldn't be done on the whole task.
Well, that was good. Like we were together there, and a couple guys, MM6 went right, and it was sink, and it was higher terrain over there. But you really were on the backside of it, and then we were to leeward of that little valley on the leeward side. It had a little cut with the
Thanks, Paul.
A little cut with the wind angle there, and we were zero sync for a long time.
You too. You had a nice flight.
Yeah, finally put some points on the board.
Congrats, Nelson.
Thank you.
Hey, Nelson, did you make it through yet?
Yeah, I made it with like a DDH of 150 feet for the last 15 miles.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Awesome. Congrats, Nelson.
Thanks.
Hey, Nelson, did you put your water? Did you extra the water?
I kept my water until the very last minute.
Ah, nice.
I still got my water. I had to cheat with a Q though.
Because we were together on the last that last thermal, and I made it home directly.
It's actually a really pretty finish. I mean, look at all the gliders on the ground.
Yeah.
I know.
When I came in, I went over. Was it 10 of them sitting there? Gave all of them a little bug wash.
Is
Here
Dave Wrinkle
comes Eric.
on? Dave
Very
Wrinkle
nice.
on TeamSpeak?
I don't know.
Well, that was fun, guys. Good night. I gotta go get a crying baby.
Nice job,
Good night,
John.
John.
See you later.
Thank you. Yep. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. I think you, most of you already got this impression in Condor here on USNS, especially. One thermal entry wrong.
Nice job, Eric.
Thanks.
If you got one thermal entry bad entry, you are dropping 2 or 3 positions already.
Yeah, it was a super competitive race tonight. The top end, everybody got. Luis still won by 2 minutes. That's impressive.
Yeah,
that's awesome, Luis.
Thanks.
Oh no! Oh, sorry! Oh no!
You bastard.
No problem. After the finish, everything can happen.
It's like.
Well, what are the rules again, Mark?
Sorry, I had the brakes on full. I'm like, I'm not slowing down at all. What's going on? I tried to ground loop, and even that didn't
Just
work.
like real life.
It's funny.
Oh, after the finish, you can do everything. There is no problem.
Yeah,
just
it's
funny.
still I sorry, bad form, especially to the task winner. So.
The only and most important thing is it's back to 1, Mark.
Back to 1, indeed. I had 5 a couple weeks ago.
Are you a museum?
Am I what?
Are you a museum? I think that is the place who lives in the past.
Oh. I'll get it back. I'll get it. I still have one, which means, I've won more than I've lost in this round. So.
Do you know what you are going to have back?
What's that?
The obligation to pay me again.
I don't know. After paying out last time, I was super motivated, and I won like 5 in a row. And then I think I'm just getting kind of lazy now. I'll bring it though. I gotta tell you, I always fly better when I know we're racing.
You know what? I'm muting the TeamSpeak and listening music very very positive music, and then it's helped me to find a rhythm.
I did actually. I heard the music on your Twitch stream the one time.
I just can't listen to Danger Zone that much.
Yeah. There's Danger Zone, and then did you guys ever see a movie called Iron Eagle?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I love that movie. It was so good.
Yes. Hey
So
Daniel.
Hey dog.
Hey Daniel.
Yeah.
This is the Blu-ray. I be ready to refuel. Chappie.
Yeah, Iron Eagle, and he'd always put on his he'd turn on his Walkman and fly his Cessna down a canyon
with full flaps, racing the motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
I had a student back in the 80s that had a knee board built up with a Walkman and speakers. And that was his thing. Is he wanted to play. I'm like, you're not playing music while we're out doing lessons. I'm going to play to my cross country. You do what you want to do, but you get lost. Don't call me. I flew a P210R once, delivered it over to Holland. The long leg was Gander to Shannon over the Atlantic. And we had put did a bunch of upgrades on it, put a new engine on it and all that. And one of the things that the owner over in Holland wanted was a 10-disc CD player.
Oh,
nice. So I went out and bought like 10 just classics, Eric Clapton, stuff like that, and had him going. And an hour or two into the flight, I'm tracking my flight log. I'm going, I'll put some music on, So I kick it on, and 10 seconds later, I got to turn it off. So I'm at night over there at 25,000 feet in a single engine airplane, and I can't be distracted. The autopilot's fine and all that, but I needed to listen to the engine for 8.9 hours. I couldn't listen for more than a few seconds. I'd have to turn it off. It was really strange. So now I watch movies.
I bet that engine made all kinds of noises.
It only quit once. I'm not kidding. It was supposed to have a 90-gallon ferry tank behind the seat, and we figured they mismeasured it a little bit because it came in at about 87 or so, which was just enough for it to flame out about 15 minutes earlier than I predicted. Right. And about 280 miles off the coast of Ireland. It was amazing how fast I fuel pump on with one hand, and I actually said, here we go, fuel pump on, and all the fuel manifolds forward, and it fired up in 3 seconds. But it was enough to age me a few years.
Wow. Yeah, must have been a clear moment in your life.
Yeah. I had something similar in a twin over Van Nuys. At like 12,000.
Oh, you lost them both, or one at a time?
Engine flame out. Yeah, I was using the nacelle tanks, and it was 45 minutes later. I was talking to my wife.
This thing had a brand new fuel monitoring system, and so I was tracking everything to the 10th, and I had a little alarm set. It was going to be ready to switch in about another 10-15 minutes, and about 2 minutes later, all of a sudden it gets real quiet.
Well, you can tell the new owner that.
Oh yeah, I don't think I lost 100 feet by the time
And did you say it was at night?
Yeah, just because we had some delays. I had some delays getting out of Gander. We had a problem with the HF radio.
That must have made it. I mean, it sounds like you were mentally prepared for it. You were ready for the thing, which reduced your reaction time. But still, at night, it's got to give you a special extra thrill, I guess.
Yeah, and just to paint the picture right, it's at night. I'm at 25,000 feet in a very well equipped P210, and I'm wearing the survival suit rolled up to my chest, and I had my arms out of it, and that rolled down behind my back. So I'm ready to just dive into that and throw the raft out if I had to. But yeah, that was a one-time thing. Bought my first computer with the money I made from that. So
User
Nice.
disconnected
Started
from
it
your
all.
channel.
Cool.
Good experience. I enjoyed it.
I wouldn't know if B-210 could go 25,000 feet, but
Yeah,
that's a great airplane, isn't it? I've never flown
Yeah, it
one,
is.
but I've always heard great things about it.
Yeah, it's awesome airplane.
I'd wait till you got a little lower than 25K before you threw the raft out, though.
Well, of course. The trick is to disconnect the overwater sensor so it doesn't know it's overwater, and then you won't have any problems.
Great job, Ron.
Is anybody going to do the late flight?
Thank you, Dan. It really, things worked out pretty well. I could have done a little better on the final glide, but I was really happy. And the thermaling went, I'm like you said, I am trying to get tighter and tighter circles has really helped a ton.
Crap, late night didn't start either.
I didn't even know you did a later.
I tried to fly at the
There's another contest running now called Late Night Soaring, which would be Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 11.
Disconnected from your channel.
Oh.
Although it didn't start tonight, darn it. What's going on here? 5. There it is. Totally should have started.
Well, that was a fun one, Daniel. Thanks for doing it again.
Yeah, that was a fun task.
Yes, thank you, Daniel. Lots of fun.
I'm glad you guys liked it. Well, see you guys tomorrow in Nephi.
Yeah, oh, yay. Okay. That's a deal.
See you
Nephi,
tomorrow
my
there.
nemesis.
Falou, moçada. Eu vou encerrar aqui a
I love
transmissão.
that scenery.
O Marcelo voou muito.
Where thermals are plentiful and go high and are not hard to thermal in.
Marcelo hoje.
My definition of a paradise.
I just
Marcelo.
watch it on YouTube with B4.
Stay out of the valley.
Marcelo, are you there? Marcelo tá aí, Piper?
Good night, everyone.
Eu
Não,
não
isso
ouvi
é-
ele, não.
User disconnected from
Ô,
your
ô
channel.
Luiz, escreve lá o debriefing, velho. Tá afim?
Deixa eu pegar uma cerveja.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Night.
Good
Bye,
night,
bye,
Daniel.
Hey, good night, Daniel.
Thanks again.
User
Right, Daniel.
disconnected from your channel.
I'm using to invite the winner of the task to write the debrief in the Facebook page of Pondo Brazil, and then there is the video stream recorded and the debriefing of the winner in Portuguese and English.
Ooh, nice.
User disconnected from your channel.
Hey, Nelson.
Yes.
User
Thank you so
disconnected from
much
your
for
channel.
that thermal. You saved my time.